Symptoms of a dictatorship or the signs of a dictator are this. Number one, dictators hate criticism, whether it's constructive or destructive. They always want to see the citizenry praising them even when they are making mistakes. Dictators love sycophancy. They love hero worship. They love praise. They always we make deals undergroundly to destroy those who are against what they do. Remember, just recently, a couple months ago, President Museveni sent some mercenaries who actually abducted the opposition leader Kizza Besigye from Kenya. Say, the gentleman is incarcerated and is going through some military tribunal. Imagine. Those are some of the characteristics of a dictator. Museveni knew that if Besigye will have the freedom to express himself, he's going to expose him, he's going to say things that will reflect Museveni on bad light. Just today, when I watched President William Ruto's address in Siaya during the funeral of George Oduore, the late PA of Mr. Raila Odinga, instead of focusing on condoling the family, President Ruto is only focused on castigating or rather criticizing the citizens or Kenyans who have been, voicing their concern saying Ruto must go. Must you even answer such when you are on the steering wheel? You are the president of the country. You are in charge. The best thing to operate is not even to focus on criticism. Is to focus on what you can do for the people so that they feel that you care for them. The citizens want a leader who focuses on their plight, who focuses on their predicaments, who shares their aspirations. The citizens do not care on how much energy as a leader you want to apply in order to stifle their freedom, in order to silence them. The case in point is the Kakamega fiasco. The Putere, Putere is of course in Kakamega. Why should he? In fact, the president could have just let those students stage that play in Nakuru and go home. In fact, the best thing he could have done was just to act as if nothing was going on. I remember some leaders in Africa, even in our own land. People like Ngui wa Thiong'o were detained because they authored certain books which reflected President Moi in bad light. You can kill the song. You can kill the singer, but you cannot kill the song. You can cut off those girls from Kakamega from, staging the play, but right now, it's in the public domain. You've made Mr. Malala very popular. You've made, Putere girls to be famous. Even now, I also want to know the principle of Putere girls. I didn't even know that the drama festival was going on in the country. But because the president fears criticism. If you talk negative about Ruto, even if it is a constructive, lazima, utazima sauti za Wakenya. But Kenya is 50 million people. And usually they are focused on what the president is doing, what the president is saying, how the president is reacting on criticism. How many Kenyans will you try to stifle from speaking out in the current age of social media? In fact, the reason why President Moi survived, social media had not taken root. In fact, even Kibaki survived because by then internet was very expensive. But right now, internet is even getting more free. You put bundles at 10 shillings, you spill any venom that you want. Sometimes let people be let loose. Let people speak out their mind. President Ruto, I think in the entire world, President Ruto is the most unsettled. Is less peaceful, is not well focused on what he can do for the nation. His focus is on how do I stifle the people from criticizing me? How do I push the people to a corner so that they don't speak? They don't speak out. They don't criticize me. They don't point out the mistakes, the excesses of the current regime. Now, the more you do that, the more you are in trouble. Let the people speak. Let the people express themselves freely. Let the Butere girls stage their play. Let Kenyans know. The sun will rise from the east and set to the west. They will speak what wataongea na itaisha. In fact, if you take every criticism serious, you will even die young. You will even die so fast. You will not even focus on the mandate that you have been given by the people. Sasa zai, President Ruto must go. How many? I'm also saying Ruto must go. If I had the capacity legally to get William Ruto out of power, at nitamtoa, lakini sina nguvu. I'm a minion. I'm just a molecule. Down the line, I've got no powers. But I know, constitutionally, come 2027, President Ruto may not survive the odyssey that is awaiting him. He may not survive. And that's the reason why Kenyans must focus so much on what's happening. The reconstitution of the IEBC is very critical, is very key to the future of Kenya's electoral system. We need to focus so much on what is happening in that body. Who is going to take the mantra? And who are the commissioners who are going to lead that body? So, anyway, Ruto must go. And it's not Ruto that we want him to go for nothing. There are so many reasons why we are saying Ruto must go. Because his regime has done things which are detrimental to the success of Kenya.